Destiny doesn't knock. It breaks down doors. The question is, will you be ready when it does? Or will you still be waiting for permission to start? Destiny doesn't knock. It roars. It doesn't wait politely at the door. It storms in when you decide to stop waiting and start acting. So many people sit quietly, hoping for an opportunity to come to them. But destiny was never meant to be passive. It's wild, it's fierce, and it only responds to those bold enough to chase it down. You want success, you want purpose, then stop waiting for a sign and become the sign. Wake up earlier, push harder, dream bigger, be louder with your passion than the world is with its doubts. But the truth is, destiny isn't something you find, it's something you create. It's born in the fire of your daily grind, your failures, your late nights, your comebacks. When you move with intensity and purpose, your destiny won't whisper, it'll roar. So get out there, make noise, shake the ground with your determination, and let the world hear your roar. 4 key points of the speech. 1. Destiny requires action. Waiting passively won't bring success. You have to chase your goals with intention and boldness. 2. You are the catalyst. Don't look for a sign. Be the sign. Your mindset and energy determine your outcome. 3. Build destiny through effort. Destiny is not found. It's forged through discipline, struggle, and relentless effort. 4. Let passion speak louder than fear. Your inner fire must be louder than doubts and distractions. That's when destiny roars. Destiny requires action. It's not something that magically appears at your doorstep with a perfect plan and a ribbon tied around it. Destiny is not polite. It doesn't gently tap on your shoulder and whisper, "Are you ready?" No! Destiny is loud, it's chaotic, it's energy in motion. And if you're just sitting around waiting for something to change, you're going to miss it entirely. Action is the spark that wakes up your potential and sets everything in motion. Every dream you have, every goal you've written down, every vision board you've made, they're all just possibilities until you take action. People often mistake preparation for progress. No. They read all the right books, listen to motivational talks, plan and plan and plan, but planning without action is just a comfort zone in disguise. The truth is, destiny is only real for the people who are bold enough to move. You don't need to have it all figured out to begin. Start where you are, with what you have. You'll learn by doing. You'll grow by showing up. You'll build momentum by choosing movement over perfection. There's a kind of magic that only shows up when you take the first step. Opportunities begin to reveal themselves. Doors start to open, not because they were waiting for you, but because you were finally moving fast enough to reach them. Too many people sit in silence, waiting for a knock, when what they need to do is roar. Roar with action. Roar with energy. Roar with the courage to begin, even if it's messy, even if it's scary. Every small effort you make, every bit of sweat, every failure you learn from, it all adds up. Each one sends a signal to the world, to the universe, to yourself. I'm not waiting anymore. And that's when destiny takes notice. It's in that movement, that passion, that fire where you stop chasing your dream and start living it. But none of that happens without action. Movement is the language destiny understands. You want it to roar? Then move, like you mean it. You are the catalyst. The change you're waiting for, the opportunity you're hoping for, the breakthrough you've been praying for, it all begins with you. Too many people spend their lives searching for external signs. They look for someone to validate their path, for a mentor to show up and guide every step, for luck to finally land in their lap. But the truth is, the only person who can activate your destiny is you. You are not waiting on a miracle. On a miracle. The miracle is waiting on you to move. You are not waiting on the right time. The right time begins the moment you decide that you're ready. That shift, that spark, that ignition, it starts within. When you finally understand the power you hold, everything changes. You stop looking around and start looking within. The excuses fade because you realize you're not helpless. You're powerful. You're powerful. You're not meant to react to life. You're meant to create it. And when you move with that mindset, the world responds. Doors begin to open because you're no longer afraid to knock them down. People begin to take notice because you've stopped shrinking yourself to fit into safe spaces. You start to shine differently because you're not waiting to be chosen. You choose yourself. There's a power that rises the moment you stop asking for permission to live boldly. You start speaking with conviction. You walk into rooms with presence. You tackle challenges not with fear, but with the belief that you are built to overcome. The world may try to quiet you, to slow you down, to tell you to wait your turn. But when you become the catalyst, you no longer wait for the world. You set your own pace. You light your own fire. You lead your own charge. You don't need someone to hand you a script. Don't need someone to hand you a script. You write your own story and you say it out loud so the universe hears you loud and clear. Being the catalyst means waking up every day and choosing to act like the person you're becoming, not the one you've been. It means taking responsibility for your growth, your choices, your energy. For her. That's when momentum builds. That's when confidence compounds. That's when destiny starts responding with fire. Destiny is not something you stumble upon by accident. It's not waiting around a corner, hiding in some lucky moment, or resting in the hands of fate. Destiny is built, crafted, forged, and earned through effort, through sweat, through persistence. Every day you show up and put in the work. You're shaping the road beneath your feet. It's not always glamour. Sometimes it's slow. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it feels like nothing is happening at all. But those moments of silence, those days where progress feels invisible, are often the ones that matter the most. That matter the most. Because it's in the consistency and the grit, in the resilience that true destiny is created. People think destiny is about talent or natural gifts, but that's only part of the story. What really matters is what you do with what you've got. In that said, some of the most successful people in the world didn't start with the best circumstances. They didn't have perfect timing or unlimited resources. What they had was a relentless work ethic. They had discipline. They had a mindset that refused to quit. Refused to quit. They understood that building destiny is a long game. It's not about flashes of motivation. It's about habits, choices, and the ability to keep going when no one is clapping for you. Every failure becomes a brick. Every lesson becomes a tool. Every early morning and late night becomes part of the foundation. You're not waiting for your destiny to be delivered. You're laying the groundwork for it every single time you keep moving forward. That's why the effort matters so much. It's not wasted. It's not unnoticed. It's part of the blueprint. It's shaping your character, your strength, your capacity to handle the greatness that's coming. You don't build destiny in the spotlight. You build it in the quiet. You build it in the quiet, in the lonely hours, in the grind when it's just you and your vision. And if you can keep going, keep building brick, step by step, one day you'll look up and realize you've created something powerful, something undeniable. That's destiny. Not a gift, not a chance. Something you built with your own two hands. Let your passion speak louder than your fear. Fear will always be there. It shows up when you're about to do something that matters. It whispers doubts into your mind, tells you to slow down, to wait, to play it safe. But fear only has the power you give it. Passion, on the other hand, is a force that can break through every wall. When your passion is strong enough, it doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't apologize. You doesn't apologize. Yes, it shows up boldly, demands space, and keeps pushing even when fear is screaming in your ear. Passion doesn't need certainty. It thrives in belief, in purpose, in the fire that burns inside you when you think about what you were born to do. You will never live fully if you keep shrinking your dreams to fit your fear. The world has enough silence. It has enough people playing small enough voices buried under hesitation. What it needs is people who are alive. Truly alive. People who are willing to stand up and say, this is who I am, and this is what I'm here to do. That kind of energy is contagious. That kind of passion can move mountains, shift mindsets, and rewrite stories. But it has to be louder than the fear. No fear. It has to be louder than the self-doubt, the criticism, the noise of the world trying to drown you out. Passion is what keeps you going when the outcome isn't guaranteed. It's what fuels you when the path gets hard and the support fades. It's what helps you rise again after you fall. Helps you rise again after you fall. Fear will try to stop you before you even start. Passion will push you into the storm and dare you to roar back. When you let it take the lead, you stop overthinking. You start doing. You stop hesitating. You begin creating. That's the moment everything starts to change. That's when your voice gets stronger, your steps get bolder, and your actions become unstoppable. It's okay to feel fear. It's human. But don't let it drown out your drive. Don't let it mute the voice inside you that knows you're meant for more. For more. Let your passion lead. Let it shout. Let it shout. Let it roar. Because when it does, destiny has no choice but to answer. So stop waiting for the knock that may never come. Be the roar. Be the force. Be the one who doesn't ask for destiny, but demands it. Because destiny doesn't belong to the silent, the hesitant, or the passive. It belongs to the bold, the loud, and the relentless. Your time isn't coming. Your time is now. Go make it roar.